My name is Alejandra and welcome to our channel. Here I have the great pleasure to share with you tools and resources that have helped me in over 20 years of my spiritual and personal growth. Thank you for being here. Today I want to speak about motherhood. It is a subject that is very dear to my heart, and I want to speak specifically about wanting to conceive. I was very blessed with being able to get pregnant quite quickly. So I hope that this way I am able to share my blessing with you. I am very grateful for this merit that I had of being able to get pregnant so fast. And even though my son is 6 years old, I am still very grateful for this. So here are some resources that I used, even though that process was quite fast. Here are some spiritual tools that I used. First, I want to start with a broader perspective, and then I will go into more specifics. So to kick off the conversation, I want to say that I want to invite us all to invite the men and the younger women to participate in caretaking. I feel that for different reasons, we have left the taking care of the babies in the family or among friends to the women and to elder women. So we have left men out and the younger women also out. So when these women and men want to conceive, it is more of a foreign than a familiar thing. And they are very scared about, or confused or pressured about being able to conceive and giving birth, as to if we are more familiar with the process, right? Over that family gathering or visiting with friends, we carry the baby, we hold the baby, we help with the diapers, we help with the bottle feeding, right? We sing to it, help with the tummy time, with all that, the beautiful process. We are familiar. It is in our realm. It is not something foreign and abstract. So that is something that I feel is very important to begin with. Now, more into practical specifics. So I want to invite you to see conceiving as a spiritual process. Of course, there is a biological process, and if you need to do all of the hormonal treatment with food, with holistics, with IVF, all of that I honor, and it's important to continue with that process. At the same time, I invite you to see it from a spiritual perspective. It is mainly, for me, a spiritual process, right? So when wanting to conceive, have that mindset of we are drawing down a soul from the upper worlds into our linear physical world. We are channeling life. For example, in Spanish, a way to say that a woman is giving birth is dar a luz, which means to give light. And I feel that this kind of says it all, right? So to have that perspective, and I invite you, please, to silence down the volume of wanting to conceive out of family pressure, social pressure, and feeling pressure of the biological clock ticking and all of this. There are so many spiritual elements that come into play when wanting to conceive. In that, I feel that lightens the load, because that family pressure, comparison with our friends that are having baby showers, I feel that adds pressure and pain to the process. As if we see it from a spiritual perspective, we feel much more supported, and we have a broader, mindset. We have a broader vision of the process, and it's not, so of family and that sort of thing. Okay, so we are seeing it from a spiritual perspective, and with that, I want to invite you to ask assistance for this process, right? So you can ask assistance from the Creator, Source, the Divine, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Maybe that grandmother who was very loving, right? That grandfather that was very loving and they have passed. We can ask assistance from them to be able to conceive. And also from our ancestors. Maybe we don't know their names or their faces, but we are connected. And they were obviously, were able to conceive and have children. And we are part of that lineage. So we can ask assistance from them too. are available for us to support us in this process. It is something really, really beautiful. And last but not least, I want to invite you to ask assistance for others, for other men and women who also want to be parents. It is extremely powerful to pray for others, and I invite you to pray for them first and then for you. But I invite you to do this without an agenda. If we pray for them because we want to conceive, it doesn't work. So we have to ask assistance for them because we want them to be able to be parents. And I would use specifically the term, I would ask assistance for them to have healthy and righteous children. So that may be of service to you, or you want to say it with a different wording, but it is very powerful and helpful to be able to pray for others and then for ourselves. I hope this supports you in your process. Please comment if you have any other suggestions or resources. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. Let's also share on Instagram. You can follow me as @Alejandra_. See you next time.